Hi, I am Prophet, and today I'm gonna talk about managing our time. This is the biggest problem of humans, and also my biggest problem. Why? Why this problem happens? Actually, this problem is not about the social media and other and internet. This problem is completely about us, our brain, how to how to this is, yes, I am so obsessed with my time. So I'm going to talk about what am I do, and maybe you find something wrong what I do, and maybe and you completely do something so beautiful, but I can't do that type. But I'm going to talk about how can I treat this and how can I try to solve that. I think that social media is not problem or internet is not problem. They are supporter for us. But the problem is about, yes, our brains. Actually our minds or whatever, what you call that. Now, normally humans think that they are completely different creature. Yes, this about almost every man, every human think that. Thinking they are thinking that we are different. We are likely coming from God or something, whatever. But there is no God. And we have the machines, we have the AI, and see that AI, what what kind of data you feed AI, you what kind of data you feed to AI, then AI treat things and see things like these patterns. If you feed if you feed AI through the data which is about completely disgusting things, then AI is going to think that this is all true, and now completely weigh completely weigh all the next data through this data, which AI think that this data is true. So if we look likely this from this perspective, yes, we do something so much dangerous. We do let everyone and everything can feed our brains through the data which is completely random and which is completely disgusting. Why? Because we can't manipulate, we can't control what we are in the future. Example, from you are baby to you are this you are the to you are to your this age, there is a problem you do, and maybe you shouldn't do, but you do, you let everyone to do that too. How? You let everyone to talk with you or to talk to someone or something to talk or affect you, and you let them to do your how this happens, how you let them, your ears completely hear and listen the things subconsciously subconscious, and these words, this data completely means fed to your brain. And also your brain is being fed by social media. You never try to manipulate your own social own what's this, I don't know what it's called, what feedback loop or whatever. You can't control this, they control you. Now, how can we solve that? I I said that before. I am completely obsessed with this problem, so I'm trying to use mantras, repetitions. Example, when example, my native language is not the English language, so you can easily understand that I can't speak obviously like a normal native normal people which their native language is the English language. So I'm trying to immerse, I don't know, me to this language. How? Example, when I read something in the language which I don't want to read, then I say that I say that what is that? Do not read in other language. Only read in the English language. I repeat that every time. Almost almost many times. When I read something in the different language, I remember that and repeat this repetition. So I completely gave it up and try to read in the English language. Or when I try to speak in the other language, then I say that do not speak I say that your language is the English language. Do not speak in other languages. Your native language is the English language. I every time try this repetition, or maybe optimize the repetitions and try to make my brain not being fed by other data which are random, and I don't want them to manipulate my brain. So I'm trying to manipulate my brain on my own, not by different things, but me. What through our repetitions. Our repetitions are completely filters. Yes, our brain has the filter, but I said that our brain's filter is about the previous data we have. Think about that. If you are completely if you grow completely in the criminal family, then you treat this as the true reality. No, don't look at me like this is not true. This is completely true. Your brain treat everything as data. You are the machine. Your brain is the machine, like an AI. But we are AGI. We are a biological AGI, artificial general intelligence. We are biological AGI. So our brain treats everything as data. How much data we repeated before, our brain treats it as the reality. When it sees new data, then our brain weighing this, weighing this information through its own data, which it all has already learned before, and seeing this as a true or not. If it is completely opposite its own data, then it's not true. So how can we do this? How can we manipulate our brain? Through the repetitions. If we repeat something much more time, many times, then our brains treat this as a reality. But did you see that what happened? You are overseer. You see your brain over you see your brain like different. You completely manipulate it. This is what prefrontal cortex for. Humans do not do that because humans, I don't know. I don't really know why humans do not do that. Why humans don't use repetition. Actually, I know why. This is about the knowledge. Humans do not try to learn everything. They say that it's not my stuff to learn. It's not my stuff to learn. I'm example. I'm neuro. I'm learning brain. It's I'm example. I'm learning DNA things, not the brain. Example, but not the AGI things, not AI. My stuff is not the artificial intelligence things. But this is not reality. We need to learn almost. We need to almost a bit has the data about anything, a bit. But we need to know this so our brain try to see things as a pattern, and you are gonna to know that. No, you are gonna know that. Yes, this prophet is right. He is right. Even he tried to tell this through a grammatically incorrect language, but he is right. He's an amateur. He's an amateur, but he is right. He doesn't know almost everything. He doesn't have so much knowledge like other YouTubers or others or scientists, but he is right about something. Yes, I'm right. And also, I didn't say this in the previous videos. I say that, please, example, if you have the goal about, example, you wanna be the most powerful wrestler, or you wanna be the most powerful body trainer, or whatever, something like the most superior things, then please believe in this. If you believe this, like right now I have that, don't say I have that right now. Say I believe in that, I have this right now. If you say I believe in this, your prefrontal cortex will not argue with you because it understands what believe means, what the reality is. It understands that yes, in reality I don't have that, but I believe in that, I have that. But what is your proof to how to prove this prefrontal cortex? This say this your prefrontal cortex likely convince your logic through this thing. Now I'm saying how to convince it. If this is possible, if your goal is possible, which I think everything is possible, if you can imagine, it is possible. Imagination is not about the imagination through the videos or images. Our brain did not improve to make these things. Our brain also can, if you can say that thing, I can do that, then you can do that. In the future, you can do that. Maybe after thousands of years, but you can do that. Maybe after hundreds of thousands of years, you can do that. Yes, hundreds of thousands of years you can't live if you don't know how to live through these years. Yes. If it is possible in the future, which is completely for you, completely how you did everything so much disciplined, you are completely mission-like creature, then you think it's possible. Yes, it's possible. You can do this in the future. Yes. Then this means you have the basis to do this. If you can do this in the future, this means you have the basis. You have the base of it. Right now, you have the base of it. So this is the proof to convince your prefrontal cortex that if I have the thing in the future, then I have the basis for this. So make it so hard work makes it possible. This is the right idea. So I am the most powerful creator in all the universe of all dimensions. Because in the future it's possible, and I can do it in the future through the hard work. I can think it is possible, and I can think I can do that, and I choose this as a goal. So what is the problem? There is no problem. To believe something which is likely seems not possible, you don't need being dissociative identity. You don't need to have dissociative identity disorders or amnesia, which is amnesia is all about dissociative identity disorders. What's amnesia? Amnesia I read about a bit, but I don't know completely what it is, but I think it is about the new identity doesn't memorize anything, so the new identity learns everything what it is, what is being learned right now. So their prefrontal cortex, so this part of prefrontal cortex can't say that this is not reality, because its reality is the data which it learned when the identity was created. So we don't need amnesia or dissociative identity disorders. We can do this through the logic I mentioned. So I am the prophet.